Welcome to the Invexlab channel. In my videos, I have already made unusual engines several times, for example, from a battery, from a bolt, and even from an aluminum can. And today I want to try to make another engine, a unipolar one. This engine has increased current consumption and low efficiency. You can see what comes out of this venture now. But first of all, I want to remind you about the Invexlab Telegram channel. News from the field of modern technologies, circuit diagrams of various devices, reviews of equipment, and much more are regularly published there. The link to this group will be in the description under this video and in the first comment. A unipolar engine is an engine that uses only one pole of a magnet to operate. Making a primitive unipolar engine is very simple. You will need a battery, a neodymium magnet, and a piece of copper wire. We will attach the magnet to the negative terminal of the battery. And from the wire you need to bend a frame like this. It should slightly touch the magnet and at the same time rotate freely. Here is a unipolar motor, which is driven by the Lorentz force. What is this force? A conductor with a current flowing through it, placed in a magnetic field perpendicular to the current, experiences a force perpendicular to both the magnetic field and the current. This force provides torque around the axis of rotation. The direction of the Lorentz force is determined by the left-hand rule. That is, if you position your left hand so that the magnetic field lines of force enter the palm, and point four outstretched fingers in the direction of the current in the wire, then the thumb will show the direction of the Lorentz force. You can make another version of a unipolar motor, in which a magnet, not a conductor, will rotate. For such a motor, in addition to a battery and a magnet, you will need a small screw and a piece of wire. The operating principle of this motor is similar to the previous one. The wire closes the circuit and connects the upper part of the battery, in this case, the plus, with the magnet. The interaction of the magnetic field and the current creates the Lorentz force, which rotates the magnet. These two versions of the unipolar motor are perhaps the most primitive, but they are easy to repeat. Now I will try to make a slightly different, more complex version of the unipolar motor. Let's see what comes of it. The basis of the design will be a piece of plywood. You will also need a small stand, which I made from a strip of aluminum. I made small indentations in it beforehand. Now I will fix it to the base and immediately connect the wire to it. The magnets are fixed. Now I will fix the second wire and the movable contact. The unipolar motor is ready. I will connect it to the power supply through a lamp. This is necessary in order to protect the power supply. After all, such a motor is, in fact, a short circuit for it. So, the lamp is connected. The supply voltage is about 6 volts. At first, the motor did not want to start. It worked only if you first spin it manually. So I replaced the magnet. Instead of one big one, I put 3 pieces with a smaller diameter. Now the engine works. When picking up speed, the magnets sometimes lose their balance and then the engine falls apart. This is where this video ends. If you liked it, then click the subscribe button so you don't miss a new video on my channel, which will appear very soon. Thank you for watching and see you soon.